What's up, guys? This is Tyler. I'm at my friend Sarah's apartment, she's right there, but she's on her computer, and she doesn't want to be seen right now because she thinks she looks like a hot mess. Anyways, so today's January 12th. Let's say probably about a month ago, I guess you could say. Came out to my family. Didn't go too well. Parents kind of always knew. Came out when I was like 13 or 14, and yada yada yada. They thought it was a phase. Came out again about a month ago and told them it wasn't a phase, and I was like, and I'm ready for the repercussions. And they said, well, guess what? You're moving out. And can't afford school, so I'm having to work full time at the hotel that I work at. Then I came out to my grandparents, my aunt and uncle, my cousin. That didn't go too well either. But I mean, my grandparents were kind of, accepting of it, so were my aunt and uncle. And they just didn't expect it. Always being brought up in a church, and they just didn't expect it to happen. But I can't change who I am, and it is getting better. Just watching all these is getting better videos. They're right. It is getting better. Find a place to live, hopefully, in a little place called Attalla, Alabama. And yes, I'm from Alabama, the Bible Belt. And I mean, I'm not going to say it's any worse than coming out in New York or L.A., but I think it is. Alabama's a hard place to live, is it not, Sarah? Being a homosexual, it's hard, isn't it? She's laughing. She's not going to want to say anything now. But it is hard because we're in the Bible Belt, and I mean, I go to church, but some of the stuff that they talk about is just bogus to me, because they're preaching one thing and then they live the other, and sometimes they even preach something that's wrong. They preach hate because they're saying, oh, these homosexuals are going to hell, or oh, these people right over here are going to hell, these people are going to hell. How do you know? The Bible was written by man, just like you and me. Nothing divine about them, nothing holy about them. They were thieves and murderers and tax collectors. Hell, who knows? They could have been gay themselves. Of course, they wouldn't put that in the Bible because it's against God's will, an abomination, quote unquote. Right now, we're in the candidacy right now, and going through all these campaigns, and I've been watching, and it's ridiculous of how many people are bringing up, gay marriage. It should not be this, should not be that, just because they think the majority of people in the United States will be against it. But I hate to tell you this: Santorum, Romney, and Perry, all three of them. Sorry, you're wrong. Because you look in the state of Alabama, which is in the middle of the Bible Belt, the largest Bible Belt state, born and raised here. And I've found so many friends that are gay. It's not even funny how many people I went to high school with, and how many people I go to college with, and I go to the clubs here, and it's just, it overwhelms me to see how many people are out here, and they're finally bringing out their voice. And you know what? It's time for me to bring out my voice, because I'm tired of staying in the closet and being quiet about it. Because if my mom and dad can get married and have children, then it's my right to do whatever I want whenever I love somebody, to marry them as well. Have I found that person yet? No. Will I find that person? Yes. Hopefully. I hope so. But we're in Alabama. It's a very, very conservative state. But just in Alabama, we have I'd say about 10 million people. I'd say in percentile range, I'd say at least 45% of that is homosexuals. And that's just the state of Alabama, a smaller state. Look at Texas. Look at New York. Look at Pennsylvania. Look at California. Just think of all the people in the United States that are gay. People that will never be able to be with their loved ones. I'm sorry. But if they would just put it in the Constitution, or at least just put it in voting for during the elections, whenever people get to vote for their rights, making an amendment, I guarantee you it'd be passed. But if we keep on trying to put it through like Prop 8 and let the Supreme Court and the President take over our rights as human beings, the right to freedom of will, I'm sorry, it'll never be passed. The 6 states that's legal in right now, probably soon be 5, maybe 4, maybe 3, maybe none. Because eventually Barack Obama is going to be out of candidacy, and somebody else is going to be up, they're going to be against it. Guess what? We're out of luck. It's going to strike it. It's going to be gone. And our hope is gone. I'm not giving up. You shouldn't give up either. It's our choice to stand up for what we believe in. I'm not being a coward anymore. I'm gay. I'm happy about it. I'm proud. And if I didn't have my friends that I had, I probably wouldn't be here anymore. Peace, love, and happiness to everyone. Subscribe.